If you were born in between December 29th and January 10th, you're what is called a Purva Ashadha in Vedic astrology. Purva Ashadha is a star that sits entirely in the Sagittarius constellation. It's governed by Venus. Its nickname is the Star of Invincibility, and its symbol is the elephant tusk. And this represents a Purva Ashadha's unstoppable will. Think about an elephant. The elephant is the largest land animal. When an elephant makes a decision, there is nothing that no one can say or do about it, because nobody is big enough to stop the elephant from doing what it wants to do, unless you want to use like a gun or something like that. But yeah, this is how Purva Ashadhas are. They tend to not consider the opinions of anybody. These people don't care about they don't care about taking any advice from anybody. They tend to have very larger than life stoic personalities. They tend to be unaffected, or they tend to come across as if they're unaffected by their surroundings. And these people never give up. When a Purva Ashadha is doing something that they believe in, if they're doing something that they're emotionally invested in, if they're doing something that they're passionate about, these people are invincible. LeBron James was born December 30th. He's a Purva Ashadha. Hitler has a Purva Ashadha moon. It literally took the entire world to stop Hitler. Tiger Woods, the famous golfer, is also a Purva Ashadha as well. Same thing with Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson, the NFL player. He was born January 9th. He's also a Purva Ashadha. Same thing with Malachi York, who wrote over 1,000 books and taught for over 30 years. He has a Purva Ashadha moon as well. But Purva Ashadhas are people that can do anything that stimulates passion. As long as a Purva Ashadha is passionate about what they're doing, there is nothing that is going to stop them from carrying out what they're carrying out. And so do not get into a debate with these people, because y'all will be arguing till the sun goes down. These people can be very argumentative. They make excellent debaters. GG33. I know a lot of y'all know who that is. He was born January 7th. He's a Purva Ashadha as well. He's very argumentative. But these people are fire signs, and so they can be very aggressive. They can be very a lot when their emotions are stimulated. Purva Ashadhas tend to be very sensitive, but they do come across as if they're unaffected by anything. And so I would say a Purva Ashadha's two biggest weaknesses is that a lot of them, because they have these such strong wills, a lot of them can lead with their ego instead of leading with passion. And if you lead with ego over your passion as a Purva Ashadha, you can get into a lot of problems, and you can get yourself in trouble. Another issue that a lot of Purva Ashadhas can deal with is that a lot of them tend to never express themselves on an emotional level. A lot of Purva Ashadhas, they shy away from vulnerability. And so definitely focus on being more in tune with your soft side as a Purva Ashadha, and stop trying to be overly idealistic. As long as you believe in what you're doing, you'll be able to do it. But as soon as you're leading with your ego, this is when you're going to start running into problems, all right? But Purva Ashadha's primary drive is passion. You're governed by Venus. Venus is the planet of love. And so Purva Ashadhas, they have to follow their heart. When something affects you at a heart level as a Purva Ashadha, focus on whatever that is and don't look back. And you will destroy anything that gets in your way. All right? To schedule a consultation or to access my astrology book, go to my website, isaiah47.net, and you can also find that in the link in my profile bio.